Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Donadoni! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I quite like the look of this boy, Ito, because he's solid, versatile, he's capable of playing in multiple positions in defence, and he's got a lovely passing range with a cracking left foot, so he's well suited to possession football, and his confidence and technique on the ball make him ideal for this sort of game.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And he was quick to react. Messi. Malaysia have a free kick.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a big far post.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, that's fabulous. And it's made its way to him, and he's had a hit. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Donadoni receives it in a wide position. Can he finish? There it is! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Malaysia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert it.
Big chance! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Malaysia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now, can they get him away? It's played through for him. Endo. Malaysia have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Well, that looks a cracking ball. That's tidy. Valverde could try cutting inside here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Minamino. Great vision. And he's managed to get free. No, not quite on the same wavelength. What a throw in. He's had it nicked away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he whips it in. Cleared away. Minamino looking to play him in. And he cuts out the supply. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Messi. Look at the space here. Minamino. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Good ball, good take. Nicely aimed pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's picked his way through. And the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Minamino. Ito. That has been slung wide. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Valverde. Oh, it's come loose.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Endo. And it's Kubo. And Kubo just eases him off the ball.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space. Well, he said.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Malaysia really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have done another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Malaysia ahead. And the finish! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. That really is quite... Takes a shot! Great football, shot and save.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
That's a decent clearance. That is a brilliant interception. It's their second corner of the game. Japan are looking to go forward now. Itakura. Ito. And it's Endo. And it's Kubo. Foot in. Looking for options for movement. He's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Kubo. That's a good foot in there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ball is over the line. And this is Messi. And the shot! He's scored! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Malaysia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And it's shot, surely! Keeper always had the measure of that.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
So, third corner of the game. He's in space and looking for options. Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He has found the way through. He's cut it out. chance! It's in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
After 67 minutes.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Substitution for Japan. Number 20.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Donadoni is in a really good position out wide. That's going to go a long way. And here's Donadoni, taken back almost at once. He's got chance! Oh, brilliant from Donadoni! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. That was a given. It always was.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly on.
Gets his head on it! Oh, terrific save.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Endo. It's Doan. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Not the most accurate pass. Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Good read, needed to be. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Japan can't breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Minamino. Can he get on the end of this? Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Endo. Kamada. He's a sharp little ball here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Ito. That has not gone well. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
It's Akura. It's Doan. Referee's given a throw. Japan making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with.
And that's it. Malaysia, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone.
dapat posisi kan kita lihat dulu tukar pemainnya dapat apa ya. Daily kan destroyer anu DMF kiri nggak nyambung kan ini main di back kiri ya kiri pula. Ih. Waduh. Cepat tuh. Kiri pula dengan dapat lah.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest.
Rummenigge, he's had a shot!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles.
He's through and all alone! He's found, and the shot! It's a goal! 2-0, and in next to no time! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Apalah ini permainan.
Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting again in a trice, and they are soaring. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim, we both wish you a very good evening.
Tak sempat ngambil bola udah kena ngebat lagi. Pantek kalian, anjing bodoh kalian. Kontol betul, nampak kali tuh manipulasinya bodoh. Passing 3 kali salah udah jadi gol semua. Kima betul lah Konami ini, anjing. Bro, dia kesalahan itu habis kesalahan terus-terusan gitu, 3 kali waktu itu. Halo. Bodoh. Satu gol lagi. Baru 5 menit udah kena babak 3-0 yang gol blunder gitu.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. We have already started here.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
There's the delivery. Azar. Now, can they get him away? Hazard. Malaysia have it back and can go again. Zanetti. Kessier. Berbatov. Oh, that's fabulous. And that has been clubbed away. Good ball, good take. Pretty cagey early on from both sides.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Donatoni. Is there any support? He might not need it. And the shot! Oh, the ball's... Oh, he's been caught on it here. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And this is Berbatov. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Played into space, and he cuts out the supply.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Nice bit of... Oh, what has happened here? And he's managed to get free. Donatoni.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That looks a good ball through. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This for the lead. Time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's an imaginative pass.
Bola bawah dia lari.
Malaysia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Kupchu. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. That's a throw. And it's Kupchu.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He's got away. Lovely bit of skill. He slings it in. It's out for a goal kick. And this is Berbatov. He's looking wide. Back into the middle. Quality ball. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Azar. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Great chance! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them
There
where
will
they
be
want
1
them.
minute added time.
Azar, always onto this. Chiellini has given away a free kick.
Asik ambil bola pelanggaran. Kemana lah? Dia boleh ambil bola tu.
Has a look and plays it forward. Driving forward. That looks a decent ball. And he shoots! He's got a goal! And right on half-time, that is telling. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
And if you
Well,
do
it's a
have
lead
chance
that's
today,
by no
please take
means
some time out to
convincing.
give your
The
support
manager
to our
can't
better stadium
go
fund.
too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Just Berbatov! Sticks it away! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Knocks it into space. And Dyke gets it clear. Very nicely done. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Habis sudah. Habis sudah.
He's picked his way through. He's had a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Alonso! Malaysia are looking to go forward now. Donadoni goes pelting down that left-hand side.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Kessier and Donadoni. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither
The
party
attendance for this
overly
match
willing
was
to compromise.
71,898.
And here's Donadoni. Takes a shot! Azar. Threads one in. Now it's Berbatov. Xavi Alonso. Nicely shaped ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goes for a shot! Donadoni.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Azar. He won't be happy with that one. Donadoni. Xavi Alonso does have his name on the score sheet, of course. He's had it taken off him. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Xavi Alonso.
Bola pada dekat dengan kaki kan. Dapat dia ya.
Upamecano kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, nice touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Upamecano kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Messi. He's free, he has got space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, they could be caught. Chance, surely! Off the post!